I am Dani, and I am so glad that you're here with me today. So, I am going to be talking about Etsy today. I'm going to be talking about a passion project that I have created, that I have been thinking about for some time, and I'm going to document the journey here on YouTube. So, for some of you know that my overarching point with this channel is literally to create the life that I crave. And within that new life that I'm creating, it has more travel, more nature, more freedom, and potentially different revenue streams from different sources that can help support me through this life that I want, right? So I had this recurring dream, and it would come up every 6 months, every 12 months, I don't know, for years, literally. And it was kind of vague and different at times, but basically it was this theme of helping my mother has a very good friend whose first name is Carol. And she is an artist, and I've always loved her work. And I had this idea somehow that I was supposed to help her market and sell her artwork. Now, I've had this idea many times over the years, as I said, and I've always talked myself out of it. I don't have any experience selling art. I do have a marketing background, but not in selling art and not in Etsy. So these are new areas. I talked myself out of it thinking I'm not the right person for this. But then, you know how when something repeats itself again and again, you know you need to start paying attention? Another way this shows up, just the life coach in me just can't resist saying this. You know how some women will say, well, men always do this, or why do I keep getting these guys who do this behavior or that behavior? When we see patterns that are continuing and repeating themselves, either for good or for bad, it's time to pay more attention. Truly believe the universe is really trying to tell us something. So all the times this is happening, what is the common link? The common link is you, right? Attracting this different kind of person, or the person who does this or does that. And like I said, it doesn't have to be bad. It can be good. This is a recurring dream that I had, that I was supposed to in some way help her sell her art. So I started paying attention to the thought, and I started to get inspired by it. And I thought about starting an Etsy store with Carol. Another smaller dream that I have had is just the idea someday that I might start a little shop selling t-shirts with like cute phrases on them. So this was a way to kind of combine those ideas. So I came up with a theme called Living Free Art. I talked to Carol, and we have decided to start an Etsy channel store together. We are probably going to kick off our store March 1st, 2021. And so now she's busy doing her art, and I am busy doing research, doing strategy work, doing all of this kind of stuff, just the foundational stuff, thinking about a website, possibly doing the research on how are people successful on Etsy, what makes someone who's successful on Etsy stand out against all the people who do it kind of sort of a little bit here and there, but never kind of reach that threshold. So again, I'm doing it as a passion project, but I'm also doing it because I'm inspired. I think that, number one, I'm just supposed to do it. The intuition has told me that I'm supposed to go down this road. Wouldn't it be great if it also made money? That's another thing. And another value and goal that it hits on for me, that it checks all the boxes, is that it is being of benefit to people in the world, to Carol specifically to start, to me, to others who get this benefit of her art. And then beyond that, I thought, wouldn't it be cool if it actually works even a little bit to open up the concept and have those other artist friends that I have a place where we can come market their things together, so that it's not reinventing the wheel each and every artist having to have a website, have an Etsy shop, maintain it all themselves, do the marketing themselves, maybe have an Instagram, lead it in somehow, like this whole wheel that they need to be able to reinvent each and every time. For certain friends that I have who are artists, this can work, and they have enough business acumen, they have enough technology and skills in that area to make it happen, to do the research. But some don't. Some are, you know, maybe on Facebook, but and some don't have the expertise to necessarily go in and do it on their own. I don't either, but I can learn. I can pick things up. I won't say easily, but I can pick it up if I'm motivated to learn something. Generally, I can. So I'll be doing a bunch of research on Etsy, what it takes to be successful on Etsy, and then continuing our talks with Carol to see if we can put something together to sell. Maybe me for t-shirts, her for her artwork in some way. So this is a new journey that I'm on. It's a passion project, and I'm going to use the YouTube channel to document our progress along the way, to share things in case anybody else out there, any artist, any person who has something that they create, whether it's a painting or whether it's a t-shirt or whether it's a crystal collection or jewelry, whatever that is, to have a place where we can come together, market things together, and support these artists and support them in a way that helps them continue to make their art and makes it available for people who would be the beneficiaries of all this goodness and this good energy and this beauty and everything that we're putting out. So, was there anything else I wanted to say about this? I don't think so. I think that's it. This is our introduction video to the Etsy journey, and we're starting it now. She's doing art, I'm doing research, and I'll just share maybe weekly updates or so for a while until we can see if we're going to be able to move forward, to be able to do this. Again, our target as of now would be March 1st to open the store, to have a big push for Mother's Day sales possibly. And so that's what we're working on. And in the next video, maybe I'll tell you all of those Etsy superstars who I am watching their YouTube videos and the good information that I'm getting and where we're taking it from there. So we're going to start with that. And thanks for coming along with the journey. Like the video if you like the video. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll talk to you soon.